Okay, so that's a clip from a song from my new EP, The Early Days, which drops today, actually, October 22nd. Now, releasing music is something that is a pretty big deal for me because it's something that I never thought I would ever do. Not because I was incapable of it or anything like that, but because I was frankly scared of it. For a lot of people, for a lot of artists, a lot of music creators here on YouTube, releasing music is part of their daily or monthly or yearly work. They put stuff out all the time. And I've always been jealous of those people because from my perspective, it always looks like it's so easy for them to just do it. They just make something and call it done and put it out. And I do that with YouTube videos. And I've even done that with music here on this YouTube channel. Over the past 6-7 years, I have made dozens and dozens of tracks, of intro tracks, which many of you have actually requested I release on Spotify. But I haven't been able to do it for a myriad of different reasons. So for me, dropping this EP today is a big personal step. It's something that I've wanted to do for a long time. It's something I want to do more consistently. It's something that I want to make part of my career. I want to explore the artist side of what I do. And even just saying that makes me sort of want to throw up in my mouth a little bit for some reason. I don't know why. I have never been able to see myself or my work as an artist or as art. It's something I'm actually working through in therapy right now because there's some deep-seated things that go back to my childhood and how I was raised and how I was brought up that have caused that. And quite frankly, releasing this EP was an exercise in that. This is me stepping out of my comfort zone. So I've been working on this project quietly behind the scenes for the better part of, I think, 2 years now. When a lot of these songs started, they were not with the intention of releasing them as a project or collection of songs. In fact, most of them were just ideas when I would get a new piece of gear and I was trying it out. And about 5 months ago, I decided that I was going to take the step and actually release something. So I went through this hard drive, Boba Fett, which has all of my music stuff on it. It's full, basically, of music stuff. And I picked 6 songs that I thought were close enough to being done that I could sort of pull them across the finish line, mix them myself, get them mastered, and move on. Which, by the way, shout out to Colt Caparoon. Colt mastered the EP for me, and he did a great job. And I have to say, the process of finishing music, calling something done, calling a mix done, and actually putting it out is one of the more difficult things that I've done creatively. It's one of the more rewarding things that I've done, and it's something that I'm really proud of. There's links down below if you want to go stream the record. I would greatly appreciate it if you did. I want to start releasing music under my own name and try to start exploring this artist part of my career. Not necessarily from a business perspective, because we all know trying to make money as an original artist, especially a guitar player making mostly instrumental music, the idea of making money at that is a long shot, to say the least. It's not about that for me. It's about creating stuff for the sake of creating it and putting it out. My wife, Tilly, shot the cover art on film in her studio right next door here to mine. My friend Shay did all of the typography and the layout of the album. And again, shout out to Colt Caparoon, who mastered it for me. I've talked about burnout before on this channel a little bit. I think it's something that all creative people reach at some point in their career, no matter what it is that you do. If your income relies on your creative work and your creative output in any way, you have or will experience burnout in a real way at several points in your career. And I hit that space a little over a year ago. I haven't talked about it much here on my channel because people don't want to listen to YouTubers talk about burnout. People think this isn't a real job. It's you know, just playing around with guitar stuff and cameras all day, but it is a job. And for me, I got to a place a little over a year ago where I was ready to completely quit everything. Not just YouTube and making videos, I was ready to quit guitar, to quit music. I was done. And that's a really unhealthy place to be, and that's not where I wanted to be. So that led me to finding a really good therapist, first of all, and then that led me to force myself to step out of my comfort zone and do something that I have been avoiding for years, which is making and releasing my own music. And I don't want to over dramatize this or anything, but it is a real struggle for me. But now that it's done and it's released, I can say that I feel so much better. Now that I got the first one out of the way and I've kind of gone through the process and I've screwed it up a bunch. In fact, if you look on Spotify today, hopefully this gets fixed soon, but all of the song titles still have V3 master lossless in them because I completely screwed up the upload to the distributor. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I genuinely, everything that I do, YouTube, music, guitar, I don't know what I'm doing. Still to this day, I don't know what I'm doing. This is proof of that. And actually one of my big goals for 2025 is to figure out how to get out and start playing this stuff live. I want to take my music on tour. That's a big out there goal for me. If that's something that you'd like to see and be a part of, I think right now the best thing you can do is go to Spotify, stream this record, help me get some numbers up so that I can find things like a booking agent and people to kind of help me do that. That would be greatly, greatly appreciated. And yeah, hope you enjoy the EP. Hope you enjoyed this video. My name's Rhett Shull. I'll see you on the next one.